Hello, beautiful souls. I know it's been a while. I'm back on here in case nobody knows or I haven't said it before or you just new here. I have quit my job to become a full-time carer for my mom-in-law. She's had a stroke and she now lives with us, so things are a little scattered at the moment. We're still trying to sort things out. I know this is all excuses. I can set a schedule and get on here during that schedule, but things like that have been a little crazy, and I think the ambition or the initiative to do that hasn't been there. I've been in, I don't know if it's a slight pity party with myself, but I've just been tired. I've just been really, really tired and trying to get my head wrapped around everything that's going on, and especially trying to get my head wrapped around not getting up and going to work anymore. That has been, believe it or not, a bit difficult because it's something I've done for so many years. It's been a part of my life for so many years, like over 40 years. So yeah, it's a little different. But what I wanted to come on here and talk about, because I've been thinking about it a lot, and ever since my awakening, and in case you didn't know that, I had a Kundalini awakening, which has like totally opened my eyes. I get a panoramic view of everything now, and I can see beyond that, and it is absolutely a wild, crazy ride. But you know what? I'm loving it now. I'm absolutely loving it because I can bring it to you and hopefully help other people. And this is what I was thinking about, because we had some work done on the gables of our house. And the gentleman, as I was paying him, he said to me, he says, "You're spiritual, aren't you?" And I said, "Yes." But I knew he was, and I've learned I don't say anything. I just keep my yap shut. And how I knew was because he was so polite and so respectful. Now, I find people who are like that have had an awakening and realize the importance of that respect. And you can just feel the vibe off him. He had a beautiful vibration to him. But I didn't say anything. I said, "Yes. Yes, I am." And he says, "Are you a healer?" And I says, "Well, kind of. I heal the mind. I try to help people through this Kundalini awakening, or any awakening, because it's hard to understand. It hits you out of left field if you're not expecting it. And you're like, what the hell do I do? Wow. Like, am I going crazy? Am I in what they call the psychosis? No, you're not in the psychosis. What you're doing is fighting it, which makes you think you're going bonkers, but you're not. If you learn to read the cues that you're dealing with, and even if you haven't had an awakening, this is very important also, that you read the cues of other people and what's going on in the world. And you can teach yourself to do that, because we all have it in us. We just tend to, shut it behind a door because society says we can't do that. Be intuitive and all that sort of thing. But this gentleman, he said to me, we were just talking, and he says, I asked him, "Did you have an awakening?" And he says, "Yeah." He said, "Why me?" Well, love, why not you? Think about that. Why is this happening to me? Well, why not? It means there's something in you that you're strong enough to get up and deal with it and move forward. You've been awakened for a reason. Don't look at it as a negative. This is very positive, because this is what the world needs. To hell with what society thinks. Really, seriously, to hell with it. You need to be you. And to go out there and spread love and light is the way to go. Now, one of the things that I find is we tend to hang on to things that we really don't need in life. Things that matter, like our limitations. We're hanging on to them, so they must matter to us. But they don't. They really don't. And what I mean by limitations is, I can't do that because I'm not smart enough. You're telling yourself you're not smart enough. You're acknowledging a limitation that you want to keep, and you're saying, "I'm going to keep that one because it works for me." Now, if I look at it as an excuse, and you're adding that as a limitation, "Oh, I'm not smart," that tells me you just really didn't want to pursue it or do it or try it, because either you're afraid of failure or you just don't want to. You know, sometimes you just got to take a leap of faith, and we all do that and go forward. But the important thing is that you're spreading love. You're spreading something of a humanitarian nature out there, because this is what the shit show of a world needs. We need you to go out there and be the ones that are going to be the change. And the change has to be love and has to be light. And you can't have any of that without the darkness. Now, I know there's a song out there that says, "Once I was lost, now I'm found." That's a pivotal, a very pivotal, poignant phrase. Is you were lost in the darkness, or you're lost in, I don't understand what's going on. But once you begin to see the light, you're now found. And now you're finding yourself. You're not lost within yourself anymore. You're going forward. Okay, I think I've been on my soapbox a little long here, but I have so much to say, and I got a lot more to say, but you know what? I'm not making any more excuses for not getting on here and doing this, but if it means keeping it really short, then I need to keep it really short so I can get on with other things that have to get done. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. Okay? Bye-bye.